All right. Hey, Judge. So, I changed my layout. Now the game is on a middle monitor, which is a bit bigger. And I'm not sure if I like this. It's probably objectively better, but it's bigger than I'm used to. We'll see what happens. Oh boy. And the chat is on the right now. First of all, let's try this again a couple times, just so I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I can't believe I hit that one. That works. If I get this during my run, I'm so happy. Basically it takes away RNG, because of the other strat, not only was it harder to set up in any percent, it was 50-50, so 50% of the time you got a quick one, and 50% of the time you got a slow one, and you had to set it up for it. And now you just go, and it's faster than the fast way on the other like strat. The only reason why we didn't do it initially when we found it, or it's like it's been found by Frequency, who briefly joined the Discord, is because he did it going in from the right side, which took setup again and wasn't that much faster due to it. But now it's straight up, you don't have to stop the aggro, you don't have to set up, you don't have to get bit back up on aggro. It's just, you know, strictly faster and easier and better. But that last arrow can be a bit tricky. Because see how like Phalanx always dives in that way? Well, that was unfortunate positioning here. But in any case, this is just so much faster than what we used to do. Well, that wasn't quite it. I gotta be more on the left. Hey there. Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of those kind of things. I know that when Aiden found the Quadratus ump jump, he thought it wouldn't be that crazy, but just slightly faster for all full game runs. And then Madurashi found a way to get it a cycle early, and it instantly became a world record strat. Those kind of things. And with any percent specifically, there's so many little things that you can do. But it's always worth looking at, like, different approaches, for sure. I think we're getting better at hitting that third one. If you don't hit it, it's fairly bad, but yeah, it works. Nah, that's bad though. Gotta be more careful about that. That was too far left. Traveling splits are probably still the thing that can have the most optimization, if I had to take a guess. We've gotten a lot better with it, and PDO found quite a few improvements, but it's still getting a... Oh, for sure, any percent isn't like as cutthroat as Boss Rush. With Boss Rush, I think we're pretty close to, like... Well, maybe once Avion IL is incorporated and someone wants to go full nuts, sub 13 is possible with a new Malice as well. But afterwards it's definitely, like, you know, I don't feel like there's another minute in there. At least I can't imagine one. We were always wrong about it, but like at some point it's gotta stop, right? When you're averaging like so fast. But to be fair, the sub 15 and 14 were also completely nuts. Oh, come on, dude. You know what, I shouldn't worry about it too much, this is fine. Let me just do a couple boss rush things to warm up. Yeah, I'm not great at doing it yet, but you know, Phalanx has always been one of my weakest points in any percent specifically. In boss rush, I've always been fine, gotten pretty decent, but any percent is hard. Let's try this a couple times. I mean, those kind of things are totally fine for a full game run, as long as I'm hitting the super jump at all. My hands aren't that cold, but that was... I mean, yeah, you know, in full game runs it's just good to hit the strats at all. You're not looking to optimize the way I do in this kind of runs. Let's see about my backup. Okay, whatever. That was harsh. Too slow for an AL, but definitely good enough for a full game run. I won't worry about it. You know what, I shouldn't worry about any of those, honestly. I'll just go. Let me just go for once. Maybe I'll get a run past guys today, even though I started late, so I'm not sure how long I'll be going. But I wanted to make sure to get a run in today. That would be convenient. I'd even use it in Dirge ILs. Just because I'm so bad at hitting the eye on classic controls, but you need it for the roll. Honestly, I might just start switching to classic on Phalanx's head, or like body, when I'm up there. Just so I can roll out and then keep the controls for Zenobia. Okay, this is cringe. Let's not do it that way, no. I'm not sure why playing on the right monitor felt more comfy. It's probably just getting used to it. My god. I said I want to run past guys, I'm not even getting 2 valors today. So far anyway. Oof. My god, what am I even doing here? Why is the camera so weird? Okay, what is actually going on here? I'm already tilting. Yeah, it's probably getting used to the... Maybe if I go farther back, the monitor will feel better. Or maybe I'm just exhausted. I don't know. I want to start streaming earlier. But when some other people wanted to play League. So I did. It wasn't fun, it drained my brain. My god, just jump up and do a thing, my god. What do you mean by even? What I'm aiming for, you mean? Oh, you mean what time it is for me? Yeah, okay. It's 9 PM right now, it's not that late, I'm just... My brain usually starts, like, to deteriorate once it's, like... I don't know, past 9. I'm old. But usually it comes back into, like... full force once it's deteriorated so much that I don't overthink it too much. I've set records at 2 AM before, but it's not ideal. I think if I started at 5 PM or something, it would be way better. Yeah, like, Brazil has a weird time zone. Because it's like way further, like, east than you'd think, right? It's like farther east than the US East Coast by a lot. So probably, what is it? You're 4 hours off. Wow. Okay, no, this is cringe. Stop that bullshit. Ah, God. I need to get into this. This is disgusting. I can't even quick start aggro right now. This was a mistake. Well, usually you wanna stop aggro there and then do a quick start. But somehow I was like starting, stopping, starting, stopping because I couldn't get the inputs right. But I mean, the Valis was pretty bad anyway, so might as well restart. Oh my goodness. I hate this so much. But let's pretend this is the last mistake of the run and then I'll be happy. Running against these Spritzer is weird anyway. The first 3 are pretty good, but then it just becomes pretty bad at Phaedra. It's all in the phalanx. If I get a good phalanx and end, I got it. It's like, it's weird, like, when I tried the OG, specifically Hydrus just worked very similarly to this game. If you just did the same setup, it would usually work. Even though there was like a different setup that was used by the actual OG players. Okay, I did that weird PDO method where I kind of unplanned on purpose. It worked. I guess that's a way to do it. Oh, come on. Didn't even... My goodness gracious, just do a thing. Couldn't get a single cycle step there because first I grabbed too far down. Then it just slid me down. Oh, I hate everything. Yeah, it doesn't, but you don't need them. It's honestly better with the setup we have right now. It's strictly swim animation and timing based. You know what, it's fine. This was a bad start. But this was the last mistake I did this run, right? The last time loss, from now on I will just gold split all over. Oh, I don't think rolling works in this version. Like, in the OG I see how it would work, but in this version rolls are just fucky. I don't think it would work, I think it would just make you slide down further. On fur, it's like a big weird thing. Oh, well, cancel stabs to roll out only works on classic controls, but I use modern remap for most of the run. I only usually switch to classic, well, I used to on phalanx, and I might start doing that again, but yeah. On modern you can't roll out of stabs. And I'm more comfortable with modern and it doesn't really matter for most places. Well, it is if I wasn't playing so garbage. But I mentioned that, like, my PB run was pretty mediocre throughout all of it and still had a shot right to the end. I just need to get a run going that isn't garbage. Starting out poorly so far, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't even want to go for it, but I guess it's now on. It will be more interesting, not who records next, but who gets sub, let's say 55. Most definitely sub 56. Sure. My goodness. Well, this is fucked. I haven't got like the easier start, but it's actually harder to do because I don't have quite the muscle memory to do it right. Oh my god. This is so bad. How is this a plant? How is this an actual plant? Thanks for... Okay, I'm actually glad that ended. This was like when you get to plant on Avion's wings, the exact mechanic. Yeah, I don't know, that was horrible. And I have so much time when I do it this way, either like... This, I should have just dropped down and then did it like a bit slowly. Doing it slower would have been easier there. Especially since I got like that old IL setup. I think on a good run I could do the same, and even more so. There's been enough like runs that had big time saves all throughout the run. Realistically, I could probably be like 30 seconds ahead on Phalanx if I got a good run going. And not even spectacular run, just like no mistakes and a couple good splits, you know. And it could probably even be improved further to make it like more consistently IL or whatever. Sure. Sure. Like I got to probably like 20 seconds of time save on that Phaedra alone now. And I was able to be ahead on Gaius on a good pace run. So like, imagine a good Gaius and then a good Phaedra. Do the rest decently. Get a time save on Phalanx. Bam, and I'm already at a 1:19:30 or something pace. Because like that run that I PB'd with wasn't that great, it was pretty average. for a run without too many mistakes. Nothing groundbreaking and still PB'd. Like, the funny thing with these splits is I have a gigantic, like, time save on Phaedra. And then a pretty good time save on Phalanx, and then old Zenobia, Argus, and Malice were pretty bad. So all of that combined, you know, is probably at least a minute. But that would require to actually get her run. Well, compared to your run, yeah. With you, Argus is a big one. On my own run, it's Phaedra, Phalanx, and the later ones in general. Honestly, doing it that way is fine. I like it. It's not too bad when it works. Even though that was all a bit eh. Okay, I'll take that. It was pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, you can get a bigger bump. I'm not even sure if it saves that much time, though. Here I just lost a bit of time on the transition. Otherwise, this would have saved a bit. This is fine. Now, tying my Gaius split will be hard, because on PB it was pretty good. It was gold, pretty much, but, you know. I mean, on IL the timings are a whole lot different, so that's understandable. On your splits, you mean? If I had to guess for mine, it's probably Phaedra like 20, Phalanx like 30. And then a bunch of more stuff in the end. I mean, this is the first important one. Usually when I get past Phaedra, I get a run going. It's like Gaius and Phaedra have a real new... Well, they shouldn't be that big of walls, but they are. Because I'm not as good at it, unfortunately. But once I get past those two, the rest shouldn't be as bad. At least not run killing bad most of the time. that was bad. Wow, I missed most of those. Wow, this is so bad. Well, can't overthink it. I probably missed too much there. Let's do it this way. It's simpler. I hate that this harder way of doing it is now easier because of muscle memory. Where the fuck am I? Thanks, I hate it! Thanks, I hate it! You stupid fuck! How? Why? Now this is all fucked because I can't even do a quick transition if this isn't enough. Yep. That's what I thought. Wow. 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 Fuck you and all you stand for and your family. This is probably not even worth continuing. I am cool that you have a foot pedal. No, I didn't get enough arrow shots on the belly, and I kinda knew. If I would have gotten a decent, like, transition to the back, you know, if that one was faster, I could have done 3 quick stabs. 3.5, then move forward and drop directly down, and then it wouldn't even have... It wouldn't have had... I'm failing to construct a sentence. It wouldn't have lost any time. So, not much time anyway. It was just very stupid. Well, it was on me. I should be better with those arrows. I am honestly still very rusty. Oh, for sure. I know many do it with a foot pedal. It definitely seems like a comfy way to do it. I mean, the devices are not even connected because one is on the console, one is on the PC. You can probably split with whatever you want. Like, I currently use a separate numpad that Stocky made for me. Technically I could connect this one and use it with my feet. It just, I don't know, that would seem a bit silly because if I press the wrong button it's all fucked. But yeah, sure, you could use a gamepad. Easily. You can like use a feature like a gamepad thing to connect it to like a button press. A Stocky could do it. Just say aggressively, he's dead. Or if you do like splits for, you know, the route towards the Colossi, I'm there. And then Alexa is like, sorry, I didn't get that. I can't help you there. But yeah, today I feel very weird. It's like, it's been like that since work. I'm all over the place. Maybe I'm getting sick. But I am not like locked and focused. The good thing is I don't have to be. Since I finalized all those exam qualification thingies, I can just do work and then do whatever I want. It's so refreshing. Oh my god, this is probably fucked. No, it's not. Okay. Let's try the PDO way again. This seems fine, actually. Okay, it didn't quite work, but this is still fine. Okay, this was a weird time loss, I hate it. Wow, fuck you. And all you stand for. Wow. I'm suffering. Yeah. Just put like a hi-hat behind you and like do that motion to split. Or like one of those squeaky toys. I gotta like look into what all those runners used to play through Dark Souls with voice control. That sounds like a very stupid category extension. Because with Shadow it probably wouldn't be that hard to play through a game like that, but it would be interesting. The only question is like how you get him to grab, if you like create a toggle for that. Or just shout R1, 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 R1. I don't think that would work. Put it like on a 2-second timer. Yeah, I probably just make it a toggle. Grab, ungrab, revert the grabbing. Well, I literally do that. Stocky built a numpad for me, so I use it as kind of a stream deck, even though currently just for live split. I had it set up to change scenes and stuff, but I kind of forgot and never used it, since I'm not that professional of a streamer. But for live split it's pretty good, since it doesn't interfere with like anything. Makes it very simple. This time I hit it. Well, I think so at least. No time to overthink it now. Rather just get this one correctly. I'll figure out the rest as I go. But I think those were 3 arrows. It's so much easier that way. Wow, why didn't you let go? You weren't supposed to toggle that time, man. Why? Why are you like this? I don't get it. Sometimes he just doesn't let go and it doesn't make any sense. This is actually decently fast enough if I save it that way. But I didn't even get enough damage off. You stupid asshole. One of arrows wasn't charged then. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like, ever since my first few DRS streams I lost on skill heavily. I just can't focus on the things. I should have done a couple more arrows there. That was stupid of me. Especially since it's so easy to aim for it. If not for the arrows, I should like... Maybe just because of the arrows, but I wouldn't say so. I don't know. I wouldn't say so. It's objectively easier probably. I just gotta lock in and not be so stupid about it. Like, in general, I should be getting so many more runs past like Phaedra. It's probably just a mental barrier right now because I'm failing it so much. Because the first few times where I didn't really care that much, I would get it easily. Probably just that, yeah. And then again, boss rush guys is just easier because we've practiced it more, not because it's actually easier. I need some more water. Ugh, God. Okay. Goal today is to get a run past Hydras. And I know I can do this like every other run if I focus enough. It's just right now it doesn't feel like I'm fully in it. Okay, as always, PDO was right. It was the positioning rather than the timing. Fine. Fuck off! How was that not hitting? Ew. Alright, whatever. That was bullshit, right? That was like that one pixel where it wasn't hitting there. Ugh. Getting robbed, man. Getting robbed all over. Okay, this time this was fine for sure. Oh, fucking hell. This is so stupid. I just can't get a run today, man. Whatsoever. That is a meme stab. Meme stab after meme stab after meme stab. I mean, the positioning I grabbed in was kind of off. I just hate when it happens over and over. Yeah, it's the regular strat for IL, and it's pretty decent to do in any percent as well. It makes the whole thing easier since you don't have to do any kind of launch or boost. You just run off, and if you jump immediately, you're fine. That's usually the way to go. You just gotta be a bit more quick on the stabs, but the lineup for it is pretty nice. Oh yeah, that's also like, if you do it correctly, you should be able to get it fairly often that way. Ah. Yep. No, if you do the side jump in a very tiny amount, you can either fly past it immediately and just be on the platform, or you sometimes clip that ledge and then you can jump off and grab directly. Both of those happen. Whenever I grab there, I'm doing it wrong. What? I wonder how, like, Distortion did it. Whenever I try, I can't quite get it. He just, like, ran up and grabbed. It's so weird how he just got it. How did he do it? He did it, like, in one go. It was very impressive. Let's say you get up there. It's weird. Yeah, probably not. Unless you'd find a consistent way. Yep. But yeah, maybe today starting Veteran that late was just a big mistake. I'm not feeling it. Like, ideally I'd do like a warm-up run before all of this. What is the camera right now? Sure. I'm just scared that YouTube will ban me into oblivion, and dual streaming is kind of worth it. I don't care about it on Twitch, but isn't YouTube like harsher? I know most of the playlists were fine, but most of the songs on the playlist, but some are just like you're instantly like fucked. Maybe I should just give it a go. I mean, I'm not monetized anyway, so why would they care? Come on, ban me, demonetize me. Well, but I don't know. If it's on my stream, I kind of want everyone to hear it and be annoyed by it. Yeah, I've heard of like strikes and stuff. I don't know. I honestly feel like some freaking beatdown or hardcore punk right now. Knocked loose just so I feel the pain, you know. Or some weird deathcore or something. Oh my goodness! Okay. Okay, you know what? How about we just try? And you all suffer with me. Well, here I just... it was just... you know, I wasn't able to react quick enough with how stupid that all lined up position-wise and that he shook and... yeah. Where's my Spotify? You're not responsible for any decisions you make. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, how does like the strike system work? If I get like striked on one stream, that's one strike, or does it count per song that I get striked for? Let's call it freaking, you know, let's try it out. Today seems like a day to just fucking suffer. Hope you all hate my music taste. Well, I'll have a local recording. Oh boy. Wait, let me actually, that's a good point. I'll put the setting in where on the recording it won't show. Not sure if that applies to YouTube as well, but that's probably a good idea. Track 2, so I'll set the recording for track 2. Recording audio track. Oh, can I not change the audio track for recording while I'm streaming? Well, you know what? Who cares? Is that loud enough? Just a little bit of comfy Cannibal Corpse to start out. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to just start when I pressed the play button, but at the same time I'm not sure what I expected. Take me down, corporation overlords. Well, yeah. I just didn't see which song exactly, and it started in that part. This is what I listened to when I got back from work. In the bus. Just in a rebellion against the corporate world, am I right? It's like that freaking meme from American Psycho. Yeah, exactly. I like a lot of Slaughter to Prevail recently. I just like how the guy doesn't give a fuck about anything, really. And just goes. And then people hate and he goes even harder. Because his voice is just beyond limits. That's a fair, like, way to listen to things. I have a bunch of weird shit on this one, besides the general, like, death metal and deathcore things. We'll see if any of those come up and I just get fucking annihilated. Can someone check on my YouTube channel if it's still there every now and then? Do I just get like an email where it says your channel has now been deleted? Yeah, I can probably just like, you know, I mean, I've uploaded like my stream PBs with music before, and most of the time it was fine. Submitted quickly before the channel was gone. I need more of this shit, man. I'm happier. I've seen this dude twice live this year. He came to like AU tour for the first time in years because they finally got visas. Shit was epic, man. He actually goes this hard live too. That's like the crazy part. Well, doesn't help my play apparently, because it's still shit. Imagine. Yoink. Also seen that guy live. He sounds a bit different live, but it's still freaking amazing. Honestly, should I just do a vibey, casual playthrough here? Just do a full playthrough no matter what, no resets, just vibing and chilling. Who cares? Yeah, it'll probably just get ads. And I mean, if it gets ads for the freaking bands I support, why not? Even though it's the labels behind it, so that's a whole different kind of story, but oh well. Man, the Kato decap has been one of my favorites as of recently. I bought this album on vinyl just because I fucking love it. Everything about it. By the way, I just took a look at the viewer account. A couple people definitely left because of the music, which is kind of funny. I love it. It's the great filter. Oh, I will see her live in February. It will be... Aww, okay, at least I will get the arrows this time for sure, because I fucked up. Spirit box is amazing. Okay. Yeah, if you fuck up the positioning of Wander and the camera just a little bit, it just goes into the body. What happened, JK? Did the YouTube police get me? Did the Twitch police get me? How many channels are down? I'm not monetized by choice, okay? I don't care. Maybe some of y'all will find some cool music out of this if you're into metal or whatever. Such a wild ride. I mean, Twitch still sometimes feels like that, but it's got more tamer. They're just very bad at policing those things. Instead of automatically doing it, they just kind of individually police certain things and then people get mad. I know Ruby had that idea once where she assigned the Colossi music. I should do the same, but Metal Edition. Not quite what I was thinking of, but sure. I'd love to see those guys live. Thank you, Judge, I appreciate it. Okay, Charger is gone. I think I can now do a world record, right? god, this reposition shit is garbage. I hate everything about it. I should stop doing it the way PTO does it, honestly. Okay. World record now. I'm feeling it, man. This time for sure. Right now I sound like a gambling addict, man. Ugh. I'm just so not there. Music helps a little bit though. For sure. No, it's like once I get that one run past fucking Gaius, and then if that one just gets past fucking Phaedra, it's not unlikely for me to get a run to at least Pelagia or something. That's the way it goes. It's just so... Come on. For sure. I mean, hell, that Phaedra was so garbage. And like, I only need like 20 seconds or so to actually beat the record, right? At this point. Okay, let me just do it the way I'm comfortable with. Like, this is fine. Even if it's not like a full thing, so why bother? Oh shit, when I gotta beat the record now before you beat it tomorrow, right? There will be a lot of action on 20% leaderboard, I feel like. Okay, I'm feeling it. This is a run that gets past Gaius. Are you with me, JK? Do you believe in magic? Hey there. That's kind of funny. That's the worst, honestly, when people just start like claiming stuff that's not theirs. Yeah, it is my actual heartbeat. Connected by my watch through Pulsoid is a pretty cool tool. But I mean, yeah, let's see how much I can annoy the overlords. I have a chest monitor as well. They are more accurate. I actually bought the chest monitor and used it before I bought the watch. It's just that it's always a hassle to set it up and connect it. So I usually just go with this instead. It's still good enough. Okay, this time at least the hitbox is fine. Are you actually serious? What? I don't get this game sometimes, really. What is it with Wander and just randomly getting, like, missing the sigil randomly? I don't get it. Like, look. When I'm not on a freaking run, I can go into like Vayel right now and do it perfectly without any issue. Like, I swear to God, there's something wrong with me today. This is not normal. I just gotta do a sanity check here. Just a sanity check. Okay, well. Yeah, that's what I do as well. Like, I've never had issues with that part. With other ones, sure, but like... And thanks for the raid. Just some copyrighted music, don't worry about it. Dankeschön. No, okay. I'm actually like struggling. Okay, right now I actually have some kind of issue here. I just gotta practice it a little bit, there's no way around it. And I'd rather do it here, honestly. There's something wrong about the way I'm doing it. Well, yeah, but I mean it's all my own fault for going into this, like, no real warm-up and then just tilting while also starting the stream later than I would like to. That's on me. Okay, no, I'm actually doing something wrong, it seems like. Sure. Yeah, and like... When I did like the low like intensity full game runs, I think that was good warm-up as well. Today was just weird. Because now I'm also messing it up. Wow, that was a bit off. Yeah, it was. Wow. I gotta do it a bit more direct. More to the left. But then again, that's the part that I'm not even supposed to be practicing right now. Just that later part. It's giving me trouble, and that is relevant. Honestly, I should probably just, like, even skip that first part. Just to practice the relevant stuff. Ideally, I'd do that on a 90% save. But let's just do it that way. That's the most relevant part anyway, besides the arrows. Wow, that's concerning. Yeah, it's probably a bit harder to, like, actually grab there, right? Can you just triple, double? Seems like it. Yeah, not feeling it. Let's do this properly. Well, yeah, obviously. It's just... I don't even know, man. Well... This is just all kinds of wrong now. Yeah, when the camera doesn't line up, it's horrible. Yeah, probably spamming the jump is actually a good idea. I see what you mean. Yeah, but I now I'm mistiming it. Oh boy. Okay, I can still do it after all. I'm not going crazy. Oh, maybe I will a bit. definitely. Getting it so far to the right is just disastrous because adjusting the camera properly afterwards is so much harder. I should try to work on that jump. Same issue here. Though I saved it, maybe. Duh. Yeah. Even though this jump to the sword is kind of irrelevant to me. Where the fuck am I? Okay. I don't know, man. I freaking hate it. Let me just... Yeah, nope, no one online who I would care to raid. It definitely isn't the day for me, so I'd rather just... okay, I'll do a couple ILs, that's fine. I'll do a couple ILs, that's probably a good idea. But definitely no full game runs anymore, it's just, yeah. It's rough. I should probably also adjust the overview then. Just Shadow for Colossus off center. I love it. That's perfect. Yeah, it really is a streaky thing, isn't it? Like, I've had streams where I got a run, pretty much one after another, right? And then others where just nothing works. I like how this is so much easier for no reason. Yeah, I mean, way less effort for sure. It's easier to potentially get a run, well, going, because every run is already going, right? Oh, there's still a couple, like hard Zenobia, normal phalanx, hard, probably hard Gaius, could be a few that I'm kind of interested in getting. There's definitely a couple ideas there. Wow. That's horrible. I hate it. Let's try it out just to see what the pace on something like that could be like. Okay, this isn't even good. I'm gonna try your approach of just skipping everything. And ideally for that I would just line up in a different manner. A few turns left anyway. What I will try is basically position myself to skip that initial jump, because it's kinda useless anyway. Then do a roll back, maybe. And try those jump whistle thingies. And if I get that, I could probably get the lucky runner. Okay, no, I might as well go for the roll because of the delay here. Even though it won't, I think. Oh, it might. That's fine. But then I go for the usual strat. Oh, that's good. Just jump stab more. My god, I could've. I wasn't ready. Ah. It probably wasn't fast enough, but that was this cancel you want to get. Okay, that's just out of curiosity. This wasn't quite pace, right? This wasn't quite pace, just so I can live in peace with myself for not clutching that out. Because this one is actually pretty fucking sick. I just failed to weapon switch. Okay, it it could have been. Okay, good to know. With an instant jump stab was probably it, right? Or at least very close to it. I mean, I'd try something like that. If I weapon switched and then got that shakeout. Boy, we're looking at a 57 here. And that's even with the stupid wings. Yeah, that boost was definitely very cool. Right at the end I was like straight to the sigil. But I wasn't like thinking quickly enough. I just didn't expect it, honestly. With a weapon switch. But I mean, that I can definitely go for and try. That was pretty sick. I still think like jumping a bit forward here and then turning around and doing this as a roll setup is probably better. Just because most of the time this like roll is kinda useless anyway. Wow, okay, sure. Imagine if that's in the record. That would be the ultimate meme. Okay, for sure. Yeah, it's just sometimes if you're a bit too slow, I guess, you don't get the full, like, roll. You either gotta be very, very fast or very slow. Well, in both cases it works out to be better, yeah. Okay, I think here I will go for the roll just because of the way it lines up is kinda awkward. Yeah. Whenever you line up slowly, you can just do this. Yeah, that was bad. But I think overall this could be like the strat. And then just get a lucky like boost there without like fully committing to a full-on jump. Basically try to make it more like a super jump rather than a malice arm thingy. Just boost past. And then if you get a lucky stab in. Like I think the really fastest way of doing it, ideally, is if you get there very early, just do a quick jump stab, and if you get that shake right after, you might even cancel it. I think that's like the actual insanity strat. Do you know what I mean? I think it could work if you're very lucky. And that one would be hard to beat. Okay, I like the lineup here. Wow, okay, let's see how it lines up anyway. Wow, this would have been a good ass lineup, wow. There's definitely potential. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Okay, I'm not even gonna play this out. Tomorrow I actually got a chess game, but I think after I'm back home from the chess game I will probably do a few more runs. I never got it to work the same way. The only way I ever got it to work was with my own way, which is way more inconsistent, but I gotta take a look at it sometime. I'm just not feeling the urge right now, I'll be honest. I wonder if staying on that side could be beneficial in some way. Okay, this was slow as heck. Maybe not the best. Slight delay, but into a roll. Might be a better angle as well. It's so slow when you get that full boost. But besides that, it was actually very fast. Like, if I would have gotten, like, a jump without a boost, funnily enough, this would have been so fast. You know, one of those just slight ones. But if you go too high, you just suffer. This wasn't too bad, though. I think it got some potential. This one is fine. That slight delay might actually be worth it. Nah, not quite, really. No, not at all. Yeah, exactly, something along those lines if you just get... I wonder if there's like a ledge jump somewhere in there. Around that part of him. A ledge jump would be perfect. That also works if I get it like that. Okay, funnily enough, this is kind of fast. Oh my god, it's so hard. I gotta stay more inside of all of this. Like, I'm getting there on a good pace, it's just that last part seems kinda iffy. And you see how you can do fuck all before you actually commit. This whole idea was very silly. I don't like it personally. Like that delay, no way I would allow it, but here it's just a better boost, you know? All of a sudden you're back on pace, it doesn't matter. Wow. I mean, those ledges... That's actually substantial. That's crazy. So in that one run, if he actually put away his sword... Second to last wing. I'll try. Might give me a boost, right? That's a fair point. That's actually a very good point. Whoa! You're a fucking genius. That was fucking wild. Like... Okay. That could actually be some stand show. Because if you get to that last wing very early and just get that slide boost from the upwards momentum with a bit of a super jump touch, that would be like good stuff. That would actually be so much faster. Because you're not delaying at all, you're just going. The Taz does it like that, right? Well, an airwalk would work out completely differently. What is even that animation? I didn't expect this to be a yell, but sure. Might be a bit ugly to have a start in there, but doesn't disqualify anything. Well, that's okay. So, weapon switch into actually spamming jump could work as well. I mean, honestly, I can see a run with that weapon switch and jump where I just get there a couple seconds earlier and then it's just like very easy. This was slow enough to do a proper roll here. Okay, this time I didn't get the weapon switch off. Yep. I wonder, like, well, double jump step is probably not faster than a quick roll or like whatever, but it could have its merits to go for it. Be interesting to see how that would like line up. Okay, enough of the delay. We'll probably be able to do a roll. No. Well, almost if I would have grabbed there. Hey, Pink. Yep, that works. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it adds a bit to the IO. I feel it's honestly a cooler thing for speedrunning because it adds some tech. Oh my god, it was so slow. Well, that's also fair. Dude didn't just slow down there, it slowed down everything. That's fair. Okay, the fact that I got this jump so good means that the earlier part was very slow. Well, okay, that was an accident. Why am I always switching to bow? Well, it was definitely very ambitious for a PS2. I'll get back to all platforms run, that's for sure. Sometime in December I'll do one for Trick Effect, I think. Okay. I wonder if I should spam jump a little bit after weapon switching to try and achieve that effect there. Might be a long shot. The fact it worked so flawless the first time gave me hope. But now I'm starting to lose it again. That one is definitely very fun. I can't believe it's sitting. Also, hello aggro. Bye aggro. Oh my god, he's so slow. Wow. Okay, I'm losing my mind here. No, I just can't. I just can't, man. Today has been too much. Maybe I gave some ideas. Maybe you can try. And no one I'd like to rate, so yeah. I might be back tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. One of those days I'll probably be streaming. See you then.